Hey everyone, so in this video, I'm going to be going over what you need to actually board your flight. Now, as far as what you need in order to board your flight, this is specifically for people who are like first-time flyers and this is your first time boarding a flight. It depends if you're flying domestically or internationally, okay? When I tend to fly domestic flights, which means flights within the United States, let's say going from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, all I ever need is like my boarding pass. In very rare occasions, they'll ask you for another form of ID, but most of the time I just need to provide my boarding pass just because my passport and ID have been checked at the check-in counter. Now, in contrast to that, if you are flying internationally, more than often, most cases, you do need to provide your passport plus your boarding pass. So that's basically two pieces of documentation that you need to provide just to kind of prove that you are this person. But for some reason, for domestic flights, I don't really need to provide my identification just because I'm not sure. I guess they already checked it at the check-in counter and security. But even so, in addition to just the actual boarding pass and the form of identification, when you're flying domestically, if they do have you provide a form of identification, usually something as simple as like a driver's license will suffice. But when you're flying internationally, you'll probably need like an airport to actually have it suffice. In addition to that, what you also need to do is make sure that you're not carrying too many carry-on bags or too many personal items. I can't tell you how many times I've seen an individual with like 4 personal carry-on bags and they get stopped at the gate and they have to pay a lot of money for the extra baggage that they're paying for. Make sure that you stick to the airline's guidelines, which is usually just 1 personal item and 1 carry-on. But with that, you should have no problems going in through check-in. Just make sure, again, you follow the baggage guidelines. But I hope you found this video helpful. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, do let me know down below.